Molly's Surprise, A Christmas Story, Book 3, read by Miss V. Chapter 1, A Different Christmas. December 21st. Dear Dad, Merry Christmas. How are you? I'm fine. Except I wish you could somehow magically be at home for Christmas. Do you have a Christmas tree in the hospital? I hope so. Graham and Grandpa are bringing our Christmas tree tomorrow. I hope it's a big one. Right now, Mom is making a wreath for the front door, and Ricky and Brad are listening to the radio. Jill is knitting. I hope you got the presents we sent you. We haven't gotten any presents from you yet. They will probably they will come soon. XOXOXOX. Hey, I don't think you should write that. Molly stopped making X's and O's on her letter and turned around. Jill was behind her, lounging sideways in Dad's chair, her legs dangling over one arm. She was reading the letter over Molly's shoulder. Write what? Asked Molly. That part about how we haven't gotten any presents from him. Why not? Jill swung her legs up and down. Because, she said in a very patient voice, Christmas is only 4 days away. By the time Dad gets that letter, Christmas will be over. If he didn't send us any presents. But he did. I'm sure he did, said Molly. Dad would never forget to send us Christmas presents. Jill continued, but if he didn't send us any presents, he'll feel bad when he gets your letter. But by then it will be too late for him to do anything about it. And if he did send us presents, he'll feel bad because we never got them. She turned to her mother. Don't you think I'm right, Mom? Miss McIntyre was tying a red bow. The picture here shows Dad would never forget to send us Christmas presents, said Molly. Miss McIntyre was tying a bright red bow on the pine wreath. I think it is Molly's letter, and she should write whatever she wants to write. Jill shrugged. She started to knit again. Brad piped up. Maybe Dad's present was on a plane that got shot down by the Germans and drowned in the ocean. That's possible, said Ricky. Ricky considered himself an expert on fighter planes. Those guys try to shoot down anything that flies. He took aim with an imaginary machine gun and fired at an imaginary plane. Pow, pow, pow. Brad looked up at his mother. Will the Germans shoot down Santa's sleigh? Of course not, said Mrs. McIntyre. She rumpled Brad's hair. I'm sure Santa will get here safe and sound. I hope so, said Brad. And I sure hope he brings me a soldier's hat and a real canteen. We just have to wait and see what Santa brings, said Miss McIntyre. She stood up and took Brad's hand. Come on, you can help me hang the wreath on the door. And it's time for bed. Tomorrow is a big day. Graham and Grandpa are going to bring us our Christmas tree. As they walked into the hall together, Miss McIntyre began. 'Twas the night before Christmas, Brad ended, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. But when they were gone, Jill stopped knitting. Boy, I feel sorry for Brad, she said. Why? Asked Molly. For lots of reasons, said Jill. She tapped the palm of her hand with a knitting needle as she listed each reason. First of all, Dad's gone. It hardly seems like Christmas without Dad here. And on top of that, there are no presents from him. Yet, corrected Molly. No presents from Dad yet. Jill ignored the interruption. Then there's the Santa Claus business. Brad will be so disappointed when all he gets from Santa are boring presents, like socks and handkerchiefs. It's not so bad for us. We're old enough not to mind, but he's just a little kid. He wants that hat and canteen so badly, he won't understand why he can't have them. Jill stabbed her knitting needle into the ball of yarn. You mean he's not going to get them? Asked Molly. Ricky sat up. Real soldiers need hats and canteens, he said. They don't have any to spare. Molly had an uncomfortable feeling that Jill and Ricky were right. Besides, said Jill, you know how Mom believes it's not patriotic to spend money on unnecessary things like toys. I'm sure all our presents this year will be homemade or hand-me-downs. She stretched and yawned. I'm just glad there's nothing I really want. So I won't be disappointed. But that's not true, said Molly. You really want a skating hat like the one you're making for Dolores, don't you? Sure I do, said Jill. So I've been saving my babysitting money to buy one for myself. I know that's the only way I'll get it. It's childish to expect surprises this Christmas.